Yes, yes, very much.
Good evening, sir.
So all have joined. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Your Professor Dotto. Professor Dotto has come. Professor
Yes, sir.
Dotto.
Yes. Uttam, sir.
হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ আছি।
আচ্ছা 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 ঠিক আছে ঠিক গুড ইভিনিং
হ্যাঁ,
গুড
গুড
ইভিনিং
ইভিনিং।
প্রফেসর দত্ত
সব হ্যাঁ,
ওকে
সব
ওকে ওকে ওকে
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ।
ওকে so uh, without wasting any more time let us start our program inaugural session of more than 30-hour long faculty development program on your research methodology, publication, and ethics. Okay, three areas. They are very much interlinked. If we need publication, then research is essential. Again, whenever we are to pursue research or make some publication, there we must follow some ethics. This is known as publication ethics. But though these three are interlinked, our organizers, they actually very judiciously, they have placed these three areas separately, research methodology, publication, and ethics. Okay. So even if you do not do any publication, you must pursue the research, particularly in this age of changing environment. Every day we are changing. So if you do not research on your subject, you will be backdated. You will not be able to give useful anything to your students. So research is a must. And again, ethics. Over and above this publication ethics, as a student of commerce, as a student of social science like management, business, we must know the business ethics. Okay, we must have some idea about business ethics. And above all is the fundamental ethics, which is now at the all-time low, we believe it. So if this fundamental ethics we do not follow, neither the business ethics nor the publication ethics will be possible or will be effective. Actually, so we mention each time, every time, that what has been today, that the commerce is without any conscience, your commerce is without any compassion, science is without any conscience, and the politics, there is no actually policy at all so far as the politics is concerned. But that politics is controlling our education, the politics is controlling our economy. So the fundamental ethics is also important. So our organizers, actually the young chap under the leadership of our General Secretary, Professor Pema Lama, once again has come up with one FDP program on these three very important issue, relevant issue for us. And again, we have with us Chittaranjan College. And once again, this premier academic institute of the Central Calcutta. This is with us as cooperator, as collaborator. So sincere thanks to the teacher in charge of that college, Dr. Das, Paramita Das, and the IQC coordinator and one of the teacher of the Department of Commerce of that college, Sukhada Gangopadhyay. So with these few words, I now request our Professor Seema Rai of Chittaranjan College, Professor of in the Department of English, to offer the formal welcome to the honored guests and also the distinguished participants. Professor Rai. Professor Rai.
Thank you, sir. Hello and good evening. I, Professor Seema Ray Bindal, am delighted to welcome all the distinguished and learned dignitaries, patrons, advisory members, speakers, resource persons, coordinators, and participants to this inaugural program of Faculty Development Program, FDP, on research methodology, publication, and ethics being organized by Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement, KBSA in short, West Bengal, India, in association with the Department of Commerce and Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Chittaranjan College, Kolkata, India. It is indeed a matter of great honor to have Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakravarti, former professor and head of Commerce, University of Calcutta, and Honorable President of KBSA, and who has graciously accepted to chair and preside over today's inaugural seminar session. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed patrons, Dr. Uttam Kumar Datta, Professor, School of Professional Studies, Netaji Subhash Open University of Calcutta, and Vice President, KBSA. The inaugural address will be presented by his esteemed self. Dr. Paramita Das, Teacher in Charge, Chittaranjan College, Kolkata, India. Dr. Sukhada Gangopadhyay, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce and Coordinator, IQAC, Chittaranjan College, Kolkata, India. Dr. Abhijit Kundu, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Barakpur, Rashtraguru Shwendranath College, Barakpur, India. And last but not least, to our very own Prema Lama, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, West Bengal, India, the organizing secretary of KBSA and one of the strongest pillars of this Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement, Kolkata, India. Faculty Research and Development Program aims to improve the faculty's pedagogical and other skills and familiarize with teaching strategies and resources. It offers a chance to learn more about recent technological advancements in pertinent domains. Publication ethics are the guidelines for responsible and ethical publication of research findings. Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement has taken up a noble initiative and hopes to give the participants an edge to perform more effectively in academia via this FDP program. I would now like to call upon and invite our esteemed and honorable chairperson, Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakravarti, to take over the mic and request him to enlighten all present here with his invaluable views and approach and to guide us through this inaugural session. Vote of thanks will be given by Professor Ms. Doyle Aich, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Vidhyanagar College, Chobish Pargana, South India, And the valedictory address will be given by Dr. Kanika Chatterjee, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, India, at the end of the seminar session. Thank you. I now invite Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakravarti.
Thank you, Professor Rai, for your hearty welcome to me and also your hearty welcome to the August gathering and the respected resource persons as well as the distinguished participants. So thank you. So as Professor Rao was mentioning just now, Professor Rai was mentioning just now, that research methodology, we must have some idea about it, this research methodology, because research today, actually during our time, the research was not in this way the compulsory or included in our academic curriculum. During that day, the research was mostly, actually, we may say that this voluntary. Okay, if we like it, we'll do it. If we do not like, we'll not do. Okay. At that time, the society was not also in this way ever changing. Now you know that change has been the rule of the day. So if actually we do not do the research, this has been the necessity. We can never be actually a good or effective teacher. This is number one. We will be backdated very soon if we do not pursue the research continuously. This is one thing. And second one is that you all know, so far as our promotion is concerned, our career is concerned, there that API score, this is very, very important. So if you do not do the research and thereby if you do not do the publication, if you do not continue or pursue the research, publication is not possible. Publication, your write-up will not be accepted for publication. So good research you must pursue. So for this, so that this research can be conducted now in large scale by almost all your academic students, now even the professional persons, the chartered accountants, the cost accountants, they are not claiming, and some universities have already given them the permission to pursue the research. Okay, so research in this way, I think has been in one way this has been obligatory, and at the same time this has been pervasive. All are doing. Okay, even the BCom students, the MCom students, the students of the other disciplines also, undergraduate and postgraduate, they are to actually submit the projects today, a part of their syllabus, the projects. This is also one kind of research in miniature form. So if we are to do this research in this way, so a system of doing the research, some methods to do the research, some rules for doing research, we must follow. Otherwise, in time-bound way or in effective way, never this research will be able to conduct. So research methodology has been now the part and parcel of our life. Just now, Professor Rai mentioned that technology. Okay, technology has also now been a very important part of our education, a very important part of our working life. So this technological learning, the chalk and talk lesson that we did in our time when we are the teacher, this has gone away, the chalk and talk. Okay, instead of that, today we need the audio visual system, the computer, actually literate we must be. Okay, and the statistical method, the econometric method, all these we have to apply it to conduct the research in an effective way. So as a students of commerce, we may not have in that way the knowledge on econometrics. We may not have in that way the knowledge of statistics. We know some statistics, a part of the statistics is there in our syllabus. But so far as our necessity for conducting the research, the econometric tools or the statistical tools, we have not learned that in our syllabus. So more and more this kind of your FDP program, FDP, the faculty development programs are conducted. More will be equipped with this research methodologies, the research your guidelines, and effectively will be able to conduct research. So research methodology is a very important part. You must know it. not only the commerce student, the students of any discipline, and this will help to our publication. But one thing, as mentioned by Professor Rai, that ethics, okay, so far as our publication is concerned, so far as our pursuing research is concerned, so far as our daily life is concerned, everywhere, actually, if this is not followed, okay, the ethics, okay, some human qualities, if these are not followed, then nowhere, in short term you may have some success, but in the long term never you can have the success if this ethics is not there. As an old man, I may stress upon this. If ethics, if this is actually so important, and at the same time it is all time low now, and this is the reason for which in everywhere you see the problem, disturbances, the corruption, etc., etc. So this thing, as students, you are the future citizen of our country. So if you do not follow it, so neither the research nor your publication will give you any kind of your so far as sustainable your effectiveness or efficiency. So with these few words, we have now with us Professor Uttam Kumar Dotto. You all know Professor Uttam Kumar Dotto. He is well known to all of us, so we need not introduce him. He is now associated with the Netaji Subhas Open University, but actually his teaching experience is so pervasive almost in all universities, with all universities directly or indirectly of this West Bengal. He is associated directly. He was associated with the University of Bardwan, University of the West Bengal State University, the University of Calcutta, and indirectly in different academic bodies of different universities. He is still now associated. Okay. He is one very rigorous researcher and very successful your research guide and research supervisor. So none can be, I think, better than him to inaugurate such an FDP, your faculty development program on research methodology. He was in your research advisory committee of different universities. So none can be the better person than him to inaugurate this your FDP on the research methodology, publication, and ethics. Okay. So I now request our friend, very respected Professor Uttam Kumar Dotto, to deliver his inaugural address. Professor Dotto.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Chakraborty. So good evening to all. Honorable President, Professor Chakraborty, Shima Roy of Chittaranjan College, distinguished participants present in this virtual program, my friends, students, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I express my heartfelt thanks to KBSAA and Chittaranjan College, Kolkata for giving me an opportunity to speak something in this faculty development inaugural program. The topic is a very interesting topic, and the theme of this topic has already been discussed by our Honorable President, Professor Chakraborty. Very nicely, he has explained the inner meaning of this topic, that is research methodology, publication, and ethics. Friends, all of you know that research is all about creating new knowledge and understanding through in-depth observations from the viewpoint of the researcher. It starts with defining the question for which researcher seeks an answer. However, in order to get a satisfactory and meaningful answer, Obviously, you are to get satisfactory and meaningful answer when you are involved in research. Researcher needs to have the required competence in that area and capability to pursue the question or questions effectively. Researchers need to continuously update themselves in order to keep their expertise contemporary and use all the available facilities to enable them to move deeper into the research problem of their interest. The researcher may also initiate new areas with due diligence on understanding of previously acquired experiences. Since researchers works in a dynamic global research ecosystem with multiple stakeholders with diverse interests, mind it, with multiple stakeholders with diverse interests, it is very much necessary for them to maintain research integrity based on a set of shared values that include ethics, relevance, transparency, respect, and accountability. Hence, the role of morals and ethics becomes very important. Naturally, the question arises, what is ethics? The word ethics implies a system of accepted beliefs that control our behavior, especially when a system that is based on morals. The word morality, on the other hand, implies a set of personal or social standards for good or bad behavior and character, or the quality of being right, honest, or acceptable. Morality, all of you know, is based on an individual's mindset and a basic human instinct. It helps to make our research journey truly philosophical. So, always you are to maintain ethics in your research. When you will be involved in research activities, try to maintain ethical aspects. Academic research towards publication means what? Academic research towards publication involves many coordinated steps and processes, identifying appropriate study design, study execution, collection of data, analysis of data, and finally publication. And while going through these steps and culminating in a publication can be an exhilarating experience, one should be aware of the ethical code of conduct that binds researchers at every stage. You have heard the name of one very important committee, the Committee on Publication Ethics, COPE. It is an international forum for editors and publishers of peer-reviewed journals that provide the code of conduct and best practice guidelines that define publication ethics and also provide guidelines on good publication practices to the editors on how to handle cases related to research and publication misconduct. In India, all of you know that the UGC published guidance documentation on good academic research practices, GARP, which is in short. UGC has published GRP in the year 2020 that provides a general framework for enhancing a research integrity. Friends, mind it. You are to maintain, being a researcher, you are to maintain research integrity for by focusing on potential threats and good practice at each and every stage in the research cycle. It covers various issues like research integrity, conducting research, dissemination of research output by selection of the right journal for publication, and institutional wise research program management. These guidelines should be equally helpful for authors, editorial board members, readers, owners of journals, and publishers beside editors. So, always at the time of publication, we should follow the research integrity, we should follow the honesty. Coming to the ethical part, all of you know ethics. Already I have mentioned ethics are the moral principles. All of you know that govern a person's behavior. The term research ethics refers to a wide variety of values, norms, and institutional arrangements that help to constitute and regulate scientific activities. Research ethics is a codification of scientific morality in practice. Friends, all of you should maintain the codification of scientific morality in your practice. Guidelines for research ethics specify the basic norms and values of the research community. In other words, research ethics may be referred to as doing what is morally and legally right in research. What is morally and legally right in research? They are based on general ethics of science, just as general ethics is based on the morality of society at large. So, different at the time of maintaining research activities, at the time of doing research activities, friends, you have to follow ethical practices. Your topic is research methodology, publication, and ethics. The topic research ethics is very important. Already I have mentioned. Not only when conducting research, but also when publishing it. So, in both cases, when you will do research, ethical part is important. When you will publish, ethical part is also important. It is one of the crucial pillars of maintaining scientific integrity and credibility. The onus to implement fair practices lies with researchers, authors, sponsors, editors, universities, and publishers, and they have ethical obligation with regard to publication and dissemination of the results of research. At the time of doing research, the researcher often face doubts and challenges and has shared insights on popular topics such as managing scientific misconduct and research fraud, academic integrity at individual level as well as institutional, how to assign authorship, have to how to avoid manipulation, how to avoid plagiarism. So lot of problems will be coming at the time of research. And being a researcher, you should try to overcome all these problems by maintaining integrity, honesty, by maintaining proper ethical norms. So I am sure that this faculty development program will be a good program, and it will help our participants to equip themselves. It will help our participants to learn something regarding publication and regarding maintenance of ethics. It will give ample tips for efficiently handling all these problems. I have mentioned different problems. It will help researchers and the research community to be cognizant of their ethical views and attitudes, raise their awareness of conflicting standards, promote good judgment, and enhance their ability to make well founded decisions in the face of conflicting considerations. So I believe that our learned resource persons, they will give different ideas to our participants so that they will be able to equip themselves regarding research, publication, as well as ethical part. With these few words, I inaugurate the program. I think that the program will be a very successful program because our learned resource persons, they will highlight different important aspects. The topic is also very good, and I think the participants will be able to get a good knowledge by the resource persons. Thanks to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Dotto, for your very thoughtful, actually, presentation of inaugural address. How these three research, this is essential, how publication is essential, again, how all are interlinked, or the ethics is actually at the heart of everything. If ethical part is not there, then your neither the research nor the publication will be in that way effective for yourself and for the society. And as I mentioned actually just now, so these three are in this way interlinked, but they are also separate. Each has some separate identity also. Publication, ethical actually side is very, very important. But beyond that, your publication means it must also follow some standard guideline for the publication. Okay, how you have to have your write-up in your publication, the abstract, the keywords, the background of the study, the your literature review. This has everything actually to have a write-up on every part of your publication. There is some guideline. Even your bibliography, when you will go to write some bibliography, there is also some standard guideline. So ethical part is there, but at the same time, for the publication, the guidelines, how you have to draft it, how you have to present it, how you actually will gradually move towards conclusion. Okay, so everything has some guideline. You have to follow it. Our resource persons will surely give some idea on that. Again, the research methodology, very important part. Mostly to mean research methodology, we mean the econometrics or the statistical tools. A huge number of statistical tools or the econometric tools are now available. And what I see in the present day research work, that we are also applying actually the numerous your statistical tool or the econometric tools in our research. But I think by doing this, the research work itself is becoming clumsy in some cases. This is beyond the interpretation. We cannot understand in most cases. Actually, first we have to see about the, as just now our inaugurator mentioned, the philosophy of your research. Why? Okay, the philosophy of your research is very, very important. Usually we forget it. We become more concerned with the methods or the methodology without knowing the use of some models, the SPSS models or the models like that. We are using it. This is unnecessary. Still, we are doing it. So we first we have to know, so minimum by using minimum statistical tool and your econometric tool, how you can draw up the inferences, particularly keeping in mind the philosophy of our research. Okay, this actually we must keep in mind, research methodology. And Professor Dotto, actually you actually will be happy to learn that we are thankful to our young chap under the leadership of Professor Pema Lama. Gradually, actually, the number of our participants, this is increasing the number. Okay, and this proves that our KBSAA actually doing the good job towards the academic advancement. Okay, actually in every month, perhaps if doing some academic your venture, and always it is successful, and the one academic your venture, one academic program, this is actually the breaking the record of the previous academic program. We are seeing it. So we may be proud of that, and we will be thankful to the organizer, the team of our KBSAA, and also the collaborator. So now perhaps more than 50 members are the participants in this program, this 30-hour long your FDP. So you rightly have actually wished, and I also believe that this program will be a grand success. So thank you, Professor Datto, for your remark in your inaugural address. Now I'll request Dr. Paramita Das, the teacher in charge of CHITTARANJAN College, our very respected coordinator and collaborator of this academic program. Continuously, this institution is doing it, and it has perhaps taken up as this is goal to move towards the academic advancement. So, Dr. Paramita Das, please your special address.
Thank you, Professor Deepti Kumar Chakraborty. First, I like to congratulate to Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement and IQAC committee of our college to conduct 3 consecutive programs after I have become TIC, and it's a short journey for me, but it's an enriching journey, no doubt. And I think this journey we have begun together on August 25, if I am not wrong. And your first emphasis was on research methodology. And with this, you have added another very valuable point, publication and ethics. I have little doubt, and in fact, I disagree one point, that sense of ethics cannot be taught to anyone, particularly highly educated person. It hurts when I see many academicians with unethical practices. But I am sure that this type of program on research publication ethics is very much essential to teach and make aware about the rules and regulations of research ethics, publication ethics. There are many cases of plagiarism is happening. So particularly this will help the budding scholars who are going to start their research in future, who are going to start publication. And I agree with Professor Deepti Kumar Chakraborty that in their days, in fact, when I have begun my I began my teaching career, then there was no compulsory publication rules. In fact, I can remember that when I had first promotion, I presented my 2 publications, but the expert didn't look to the publication because that was not essential. But the publication rules are becoming rigorous, and API score has been given. Without particular API score, promotion cannot be happened. So when you are, if a scholar starts writing, he can't write at the very beginning a very good quality publication. But this type of rules and regulations are making the scholars and encouraging the young teachers from the very beginning that if you want to write a research article, that should be a good quality research article. I agree with Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakraborty that always, and Dr. Uttam Datta also, that research should be done consistently by an academician, by an research. Otherwise, good quality research he or she cannot done, and it will not give any impact on the society. And if you don't have good quality of research, then it may lack moral values, it may violate the ethical norms. And if you can from the very beginning, if you can practice good research, if you can practice research and with maintaining ethical values, then it will create, or it will produce, a good quality writing. And this good quality writing can be published in peer-reviewed journal. So I think this program will help the budding scholars that how to produce good quality writings from the very beginning of their career, and that will ultimately be published in the peer-reviewed journal, and that will help him or her in future also. So I, with these few words, I want to end here, and thanks to the Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakraborty, Dr. Uttam Kumar Datta, Dr. Prema Lama for honoring me to collaborate, and Dr. Shukhoda Gangobadhyay for honoring me to give me opportunity to collaborate with KBSAAA. And this is a very short and enriching journey, and this is the last program under my TIC ship. And I want to share one information, it may help you in future, that yesterday I have signed, on behalf of my college, I have signed a MOU with Surendranath Evening College. So I think if you want to organize any offline seminar or programs, this MOU may help in future. And the new principal will join soon. I think my collaboration or my journey with the KBSSA has come to an end, but the journey with the Chittaranjan College will never end. It will go on, and it will enrich many budding scholars, many participants. And congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to KBSAA and Professor Deepti Kumar Chakraborty, Professor Prema Lama, Professor Uttam Datta, Professor Dr. Shukhoda Gangobadhyay, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. I wish a program a grand success.
Thank you, Dr. Das, actually, for your illuminating address. You may not be there as teacher in charge, your principal may join, but we strongly believe that the support that so long actually we are giving towards the academic advancement to KBSAA, this will continue, not as a principal, not as a teacher in charge, but as a teacher. Actually, one of our academic fraternity always will be with us. And if in this way, you may not be in the chair, if in this way you go on cooperating us, collaborating us, actually we will also, our young fellow, Professor Lama and his team will also get some impetus towards doing this kind of academic venture. So thank you, Dr. Das. Always we will get your inspiration in this way. We have strong belief towards this. Thank you, Dr. Das. So now I will request Dr. Sukhada Gangopadhyay, Department of Commerce, Chittaranjan College, and coordinator, respected coordinator of IQAC of that college, Dr. Gangopadhyay. Dr. Gangopadhyay.
Yes, sir. Good
Yes.
evening, all. Respected President, sir, Professor Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakraborty, Vice President, sir, Dr. Uttam Kumar Dotto, Teacher in Charge, Chittaranjan College, Dr. Paramita Das, and other dignitaries, faculties, colleagues, students joined here for this faculty development program by KBSAA in collaboration with IQAC Chittaranjan College. Actually, this is a third program. We have joining with KBSSA. First one was on basic data analysis using SPSS. That means we are concerned with a particular technique. The second one, contemporary research trends and innovation for industrial resurgence. And today we have gathered here for 10 days faculty development program for research methodologies, publication, and ethics. I think this platform will give us the opportunity of having various aspects of research regarding methodology, publication, and ethics for this forthcoming 10 days. To me, research methodologies are the tools, techniques, mechanism with the help of which researchers substantiate their viewpoint and derive the meaningful conclusion. That means, sir has rightly mentioned, we are today's we are losing our philosophy of the research. That means we are using so many, we are concentrating on the techniques, the mechanism, the statistical tools, without having the proper philosophy, what we intend to conclude. That is lacking, but the research topic, if this 10 days program will arrange in such a manner, I would also like to acknowledge my indebtedness to the secretary of the society, that the resource person are arranged in such a manner, all the aspects, methodologies, publication, and ethics. If we go through the topics of the 10 days program, we will get the light of every aspect. And regarding publication, are the to me, publication are the outcome and the end result with the help of which the research findings are getting available to the intended recipient. And ethics, to me, ethics, I'm not talking about general ethics. That is the matter of perception, what we have in our mind, which is reflected through our behavior. And we are now presently, we are talking about ethics regarding research. That means a code of conduct. To me, it is a code of conduct, the rules, regulations to be followed at the time of doing the journey, entire journey. Research is not the only the conclusion. The philosophy is to be kept in mind. Then we have to go through the as minimum as possible for handling the data, the conclusion we would like to have, we would like to conclude with. For doing this job, we have to use the methodology. That means the tools I'm not concerning the entire research method. I'm only talking about the methodology, the tools, mechanism through which we are coming into the conclusion, what we would like to conclude with, and the results. For this purpose, the techniques is useful, but entire research process, starting from the background of the research, literature review, thereafter the data, thereafter the methodology, to handle the data, we are coming to the methodology part. Then we are coming into the for doing this, we have to take into consideration in every steps the ethics, that is the code of conduct, rules, and regulation to be followed during the entire journey. And the final outcome is the publication, that is, which is the resource, the conclusion which is made available to the intended recipient for their useful knowledge, or for furthering their, for enlightening themselves. So this program, I wish grand success, every very success. And through this FDP, so many faculties from various colleges have joined this program. And I think with this 10 days program, we can brush up. We will be enlightened with the resource person. This is a platform through which we can exchange our views. We can the expertise the resource person is having, we can have that with this platform. That actually it gives a immense scope, and to the researcher, to us, to all the faculties through which we can develop ourselves. We can enlighten, it will be enlighten ourselves, and it will guide us for furthering our knowledge. With these few words, I would like to thank you all for joining this session, and grand success of this FDP program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rangopadhyay, for your actually giving some elaboration about the topic particularly. And yes, from a number of colleges, different colleges, the research scholars, they have joined this program. And at the same time, you, the participants, you have seen your, I think, the schedule of the classes, and therefrom you have come to know that I think almost from all over of our country, actually the resource persons, they will take your classes. They will give you some ideas about the topic of this FDP. Yeah, even your resource persons, we are actually fortunate to say, we are thankful to the organizer that some resource persons will come from abroad. Okay, from Spain, from Canada, from some other countries, they will join. So I think surely this will be a grand success, and this will be at the end of your this 10-day program. I surely actually believe, I am confident with this, that you will get some additional resources input for your research and for your publication, and also for inculcating your ethical part or removing your ethical dilemma. So now I will request Dr. Obhijit Kundu. Okay, Obhijit Kundu, he is the honorable governing body member of our society. He is now attached with the Barakpur Surendranath Rashtraguru Surendranath College, Department of Commerce. He is also associated for a long time with the Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta. Okay, he is a teacher of commerce, a student of commerce, but for a long time, actually, he is taking classes on your research tools, that means statistical or the econometric tools, and how with the use of computer, okay, these tools can be reflected or applied for research work, how the models can be applied in research work with the help of the computer application. So this part actually he is teaching for a long time. So he actually is the right person to give some views, his own views on this research methodology, publication, and the ethics. So, Dr. Kundu, I now request to give your special address. Dr. Kundu.
Thank you very much, sir. I hope I am audible to all of you.
Yes,
And
you are audible.
Okay, thank you, sir, and good evening to all of you. So, respected Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakraborty, sir, in chair, Dr. Uttam Kumar Dotto, sir, Dr. Paramita Das, madam, TIC Chittaranjan College, Dr. Shukhoda Gangopadhyay, madam, who is the associate professor, Department of Commerce, Chittaranjan College, and as well as coordinator of the IQAC of that college, Professor Shima Roy, madam, and our beloved secretary, who is the secretary of the Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement, as well as the secretary for this particular FDP. I also thank to all our distinguished guests who are present here, eager participants, and all other resource persons. Now, at the very outset, I just want to congratulate to the society for repetitively they are coming out with different workshops, faculty development program, virtual special lectures for the benefit of the uh, learners, students, teachers. Okay, so this is a great moment for that, and for me specifically, it is a pleasant moment for me because I am getting this opportunity to present myself in front of this august audience. Just to tell you one thing, that this FDP on research methodology, publication, and ethics, the as Sir has already told, it's very judiciously the term has been selected, and that's faculty development programs, as per my opinion, is the need of the hour, because we, this generation, specifically I'm talking about as a teacher, that we are lying at the juncture when we can see a lot of changes, okay, a lot of dynamism in the academic field, because over the years, chalk and talk system has smoothly made a transition to ICT based teaching and learning. Not only that, uh, I cannot say thank to the COVID, but though COVID has introduced lots of challenges in the academic field, but it also brought some benefits in disguise, like now we can have virtual mode of lectures, so anybody who is sitting abroad, uh, because of paucity of time, we cannot directly attend their lectures, we can rope in them and we can sit in our home place and listen to them. So that is a great thing. And because of this, over the years we can see that earlier there was a physical seminar, workshops. Now it is shifted to virtual mode. Not only that, learning is not only bound, now restricted to these lectures as well. If I am interested, even at this age, suppose we can go for MOOC, okay, massive online open access programs. We can develop our programs. Okay, so there is a ample opportunity. So at this juncture, I think this type of faculty development program should come out, should be organized very repetitively, so that we can adjust ourselves with these new things that we are facing every day. So, I want to mention first thing that any faculty development program actually aims to impart skills to handle different type of tools, techniques, which will be useful in the process of research and scholarly communications. Now, what is the basic objective of this? As I told you, that's nowadays, research methodology, focus on research methodology is very important, because we want to uh, I want to focus on this. Very recently we have a new education policy 2020, and as per that new education policy, we have a new curriculum. And if you go by this curriculum, you will find a lot of different, under different categories, different subject has been introduced under ACC, value added course, multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary course. And in most of the cases, we are giving focus on this publication ethics, research methodology. Okay, because their main objective is to, let the learners think analytically. Not only that, even the internship is now compulsory in a 3 years course. Okay, even if you want to leave early, you have to complete your internship. Whenever you are going to for the internship, you are learning, you are having some hands-on experience, you are collecting data, and through using that data, what to do, you have to make some analysis, and for that we need some tools and techniques. For that we have to have a better understanding, and as a teacher, as an instructor, we need to update to ourselves to make them aware of these are the techniques we have. I just want to cite one example, because even earlier before the NEP, there was a lot of project was compulsory, and we know as a college teachers, so what happens to those all projects. So in a class of 200, 300 students, everybody is doing projects. Okay, but I can say that some of the students are very eager. They want to do something, and I want to cite one such example of my students who actually eager to do some job in the banking sectors. Okay, so she came and says that I want to do, and every time anybody comes to me, I says that if you have some background, you can go for some internship. Suppose if you are having a business background, your family members is doing some business, you just do something project on your business, and you get a certificate from your parents, okay, organization, so that you can attach with your project report. So obviously it will add value. So that particular student's sister was engaged in Dojghara branch PNB, and she was so eager about it. She got the permission from the PNB New Delhi branch, and she was in a undergraduate student. She was want to leave for 10 days internship program on the PNB branch, just to explore how their NPA collection, their loan collection was happening, and in the agriculture sectors. And after that project, not because of that project, but she was really eager, she is now in the banking sectors. So what we need to know, that's not only the collection of data, Okay, some people are interested, so we have to provide them that how to do this one, how to do that survey, what are the specific techniques, okay, that we have to enrich those young minds. Okay, and for that, new NEP 2022 has very big innovation. Now, another thing I just want to tell you regarding this NEP 2020, that main aims to create as a conducive ecosystem to promote research and innovation in the higher education institutions. Now, it wants to focus on, nurturing the culture of the research and innovation, not only among the teachers, but also among the learners, the students. Okay, and you will be, pleased to know that very recently, I mean, as per the NEP, they proposed to form a national research foundation, which would be working as a main research funding agency. And very recently, it has been approved in the Union Cabinet. And over the 5 years, they prepared a budget for 50,000 crores plus. Okay, so we can understand that if we do a quality research, if we can make quality publications, so in future a lot of funding would be there, and there is a lot of possibilities are there. So that is a very important thing for participating in this type of FDP program, to learn new techniques, new tools, not only for the students but also for self and cash, for new self updation, for this one. Another important aspects of these, so from this I can say that now research methodology workshops, knowing the publication ethics and everything, how to improve your academic integrity, this is not optional, this is perhaps mandatory. And out of this we can also learn, we can learn as well as we can make our students aware of that's how to what is actually publication ethics, how to know use of various software to curb plagiarism, to focus more on academic integrity, etc., and also to know various open access softwares, because sometimes plagiarism checking is very important, but all the time we do not have them in our library, but there are many open softwares. So very interestingly, very recently, when I was talking some librarians of a very reputed library in Kolkata, and the librarian saying that we have a lot of softwares. Those are fund-based softwares. I mean, central government is giving money, and we are subscribing those. But many students, they don't know this is available and how to use them. As a result of, central government is saying that's how is the use of this particular software, and when they are seeing that that is not used much, so they are desubscribing that. So as a result of this, I heard one particular quotation by Samuel Johnson from a website of the library, that knowledge is of two kinds. One is know the subject by ourselves, and another one, we know where that information on the particular subject can be found out. So that's why through this type of faculty development program, we can know how to use those open access software, how to check plagiarism, how to download our data, how to do many other jobs like bibliography preparation and etc., and to know where to get it, which software will be helpful for these particular things, so that we can use those softwares. And that is, I think, the importance of this type of faculty development programs. And another thing I want to focus, that's nowadays, as per the NEP also, every higher education institution, be it a university, be it a college, okay, they have to frame a research and development cell. Okay, and their main objective is to make industry institution collaboration. Another thing is to promote or boost research culture among the learners, as well as among the teachers of the higher education institutions. Okay. So this is now a part and parcel. Earlier, our curriculum was teaching based, teaching intensive. Now that is, teaching intensive as well as research intensive. And that 4 years course has been introduced from the college life. They can go for the graduation with research. So how important is now, so we have to be always keep pace with that development. Another important thing that I want to focus is recent changes that we have in the technology front. Now another challenges that you can see because of the artificial intelligence, because of the machine learning. So I don't think what will happen in the future, but many people are apprehensive that because of these AI-based softwares, tools, that many things, if you give an assignment or project to your students, they are writing through this. And thank God there is a AI based tools, and there is another AI based tools to check whether it is done through AI or not. So these tools will come. And I can say one example of a very reputed technology institute in India. So in the mathematics department, they give the assignments. Now teachers, the professors are giving assignment, first putting that on the AI based tools, and they're just checking whether this AI actually can solve this problem or not. If it is so, they're changing this one. So it giving more, I mean, we have to go for more brainstorming to this. Okay, we need to develop ourselves to a great extent to compete with these technologies. But not everything is so bad. AI based technologies are developed, implemented also to assist many authors and many publications in to tackle various issues like peer review. It will be very easy that way. You can easily detect data fabrication. You can easily detect plagiarisms. Okay, we can easily search publication contents. So these are the many advantages that uh, we have with the changes of AI, and we have to keep always updated with the things that we are having, I mean, every day. So with this, I just want to tell you that, as Sarah's rightly pointed out, that always we need to know the tools, techniques, and when to use, where to use. And this is good, but before that, theoretical knowledge is so important. Okay, so theoretical knowledge is so important. So subject knowledge is first, and then we need to know how to analyze out of that, so that we can make some quality research work. That is very important, underlining quality research work. So I am quite apprehensive, because many people are saying after this cash, I mean, research based cash, that is good. Everybody is trying to research. I think I'm quite, have a negative view on this, because I think those people who have research mindset, they will come out with quality research work. It cannot be forced. Some people are good at teaching, some people are good at research. Okay, so we are now actually in a juncture where everything we have to be master all. But this is the ultimate fate, so we have to keep ourselves always abreast with the new changes. So with this, I want to say that we this particular workshop, 30 hours long workshop, has succeeded in roping so many eminent speakers who will talk on different issues, like from primary database research to secondary database research, from various methods of research, including case study based research, qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis, cross-sectional based research, time series based research, also focusing on very much related aspects of research ethics, publication misconduct and consequences. And with this thing, they are also learning how to use various softwares. So in this short period of faculty development program, they will learn SPSS, R software, Stata, though to solve some specific problem. But that is wonderful, and I want to congratulate for this to the to the organizers. So I hope, and I'm quite sure that each and every session in the next 10 days will be very, very much informative, and participants will be enlightened immensely with the wisdom of the speakers. So I wish a happy learning experience for all the participants, and wish this program a grand success. With this, I thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Kundu, for elaborating the immense need of the research now, how research actually has been now compulsory, obligatory, not this is optional now, and how every day the technological advancement is taking place, and we are to be appraised with that to have effective use of that technology in our academic field, in our research work. Otherwise, if you do not know, others know it, they will go ahead, will lag behind. So this is very, very important, and this FDP will do a lot, will actually teach us a lot about all these things, we believe. Thank you, Dr. Kundu, for elaborating and enlightening our participants in this way.
Thank you, sir.
So now I request Professor Pema Lama, the General Secretary of KBSAA, and also the organizing secretary of this conference, actually the hub of our society, and also the academic advancement of our society, academic activities of our society, Professor Lama. Professor Lama.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving me an opportunity to speak something about the faculty development program. First of all, on behalf of the Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society, I welcome you all for the faculty development program on research methodology, publications, and ethics to be held from tomorrow. So today is the inaugural session. So in this session, I would like to thank Professor Seema Ray ma'am, who is an associate professor, Department of English, CHITTARANJAN College, and Kolkata, India, for giving a nice welcome address. As well as in the chair, Dr. Deepti Kumar Chakravarti, former professor and head, Department of Commerce, and as well as Honorable President of our society, Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement. And thank you to Dr. Professor Uttam Kumar Datta sir for giving your consent for the inaugural address. So thank you very much, sir. As well as now come to the Dr. Paromita Das ma'am for giving her consent to collaborate with us an important 10-day faculty development program on research methodology, publications, and ethics. Thank you, ma'am. And as well as the IQSA coordinator and associate professor, Department of Commerce of CHITTARANJAN College, Dr. Shugata Gangopadhyay, also for giving their consent for organizing this third academic activities with them. And as well as Dr. Avijit Kundu, our honorable governing body member and assistant professor, Department of Commerce, for nicely giving a brief introduction or about the type of research methodology. And I myself, Pema Lama, and organizing as a secretary of this society, I again welcome you all for this 10 days faculty development program on research methodology, publication, and ethics. So I just want to introduce, to say something about our society. Our society has been established in the year 19th March 19, 2022, which has been recognized or registered under the West Bengal Societies Registration Act 1961. So we have created this, or we have established this society. This society is a non-profit seeking society, specially created for the promotion and advancement of learning and research in the field of social science and other allied areas. So till date, so we have already successfully completed 18th academic activities in the year 2023-24. If you take the total from 22 to 23 and 23 to 24 till date, leaving this faculty development program, we have already successfully completed with the utmost cooperation and support from our governing body members, as well as especially our annual members, and as well as our participants and collaborators. So we have completed total 28 academic activities till date. So we have started this faculty development program. This is the academic activities number 19 in this year. So another 3 to 4 months is left. So we are going to achieve 26 or 27 academic activities till March 31st, 2024. So in this faculty development program, total 56 participants have registered themselves for the faculty development program, as well as 18 resource persons have given their consent to deliver their lectures or deliberations in this 10 days faculty development program. We are going to start the day one with on 10th December, that is Sunday, and the end date is on 19th, and the valedictory address will be given by our Professor Konika Chatterjee, who is a professor, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta. I would like to spell out the names of the respected resource persons who have given their consent. First, in the first day, we have Dr. Nilanjan Ray from ILEAD, Kolkata, India, as well as Dr. Sujay Kumar Dhar from ICFI Business School, Kolkata, India. In the day two, we have Dr. Rajnish Clare from Amity University, Tashkent, Uzbekistan, As well as we have on the same day Dr. Samabruta Das from New Alipur College, Kolkata, India. We have another resource person on the third day, Dr. Avina P. Tripathi, who is a Christ from Christ deemed to be University, NCR, Delhi, India. And we have Dr. Susmita Chatterjee, who is from the Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, Kolkata, India. Again, in the day 4, we have Dr. Pankaj Dondial, Christ University, NCR, Delhi, India. On the 5th day, we have from University of Gorbongo, Professor Bhaskar Bakchi and Dr. Bishwajit Pal. And we on the date 6, we have Chartered Accountant Anandara Shah from University of Calcutta, Kolkata, India, and Suraj Sharma, ILEAD, Kolkata, India. And again, we have on the 7th day, Dr. Rachana Jaiswal. She is from HNB Garhwal, a Central University, Uttarakhand, India. And Dr. Somnath Chaudhary on the same day, that means day 7, that means 16th December, Saturday, from University of Girona, University State of Girona, Spain. And we have on 8th day, that is 17th December 2023, Sunday, we have Dr. Surajit Dey. He is an officer from the Bank of Baroda, Kolkata, India. And on the 9th day, we have another 2 resource persons, Dr. Rinki Das from Golaghat Commerce College, Assam, India, and Dr. Chitradeepa Chakravarti, Halifax, Canada. And we have on the last day, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Das, 10th day, that is the 19th, Tuesday. We have Dr. Pradeep Kumar Das from Sikkim University, Sikkim, India. And we have Dr. Rupam Mukherjee, that means from Kavi Shukanto Mahavidyalaya, Bhadeshwar, India. As well as thanks goes to our coordinators who have given their consent to coordinate each sessions. So we have in the day 1 session coordinators, Ms. R.C. Firdos and Ms. Neha Singh. In the second day, we have Sukanya Bhattacharya. In the third day, we have Mr. Sahabaj Ahmed. In the day 4, we have Resmi Pramanik. And we have day 5, we have 2 coordinators, Mr. Saptarsi Ganguly and Mr. Birbal Roy. And in the day 6, we have another 2 lady, Miss Meghmala Gupta and Miss Sahita Mitra. And on the day 7, we have again 2 lady. And as well as I want to say that all the resource persons who have given their consent to deliver the lecture are very highly expertise in their respective fields. So I just want to say something that our society, that means Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement, is a member of Crossref community. That means it is related to United Kingdom, or you can say England, or you can say Britain. So we are the members of the Crossref community, number 1. Number 2, our journal for academic advancement, given by the name of the name has been given by our honorable president, Journal of Academic Advancement. This journal has been indexed under the Ministry of MSME India, and they have given us a report, and they have given a award also for the year 22-23. As well as we are going to publish our peer-reviewed, refereed, and indexed journal. That means we are going to complete the second year. That means volume 2, issue 2 on December. As well as in the year 2023, 15th August, that means this year, 15th August, we have published a book published by Bandhana Publications, that means Emerging Issues in Business and Financial, Emerging Issues in Business and Financial Ecosystem. And we are again going to issue or published a book in the year 2024 on January 2026. So at the end, I personally extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the members of the governing body members for their continuous support and cooperation. They have extended to our society, that means Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement, to achieve our stated aims and objectives. And finally, last but not the least, the success that our society, that means Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society, has achieved till date is due to the wholehearted support of its members and as well as the collaborators. So finally, I wish, and I just want to say before that attendance is mandatory, and the Google link will be provided, will be delivered to your or forwarded to your email ID after the completion of the day 1 or day 2 or day 1, after the completion of day 1. Okay, so certificate of for the first time our society is is going to has taken an initiative that the faculty development program is going to is in virtual mode, but the certificate of participation will be in hard copy, and it will be provided or it will be delivered by speed post in your respective communication address. No such online or e certificate will be provided to you after the completion of assessment test, which is going to be held on 20th. That means Wednesday. After the completion of your assessment test and valedictory address, your certificate of participation will be delivered day after that one, after the completion of that FDP. Okay. So the success, finally, I wish this FDP, that means Faculty Development Program, a grand success. So thank you very much to all of you. Hope you will enjoy the FDP program, and nothing to say, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Lama, for giving a glimpse of our society as well as our academic activities. I think all have in the meantime come to know that you may be child in age, but in activities you are a vibrant youth. Okay, your name may be local, but your activities are global. So actually in this way you move on, you are running very fast within this 2.5 years. Actually 28 academic activities it has completed. We are proud of this. So thank you again for your leadership to conduct all these academic activities. So now I request Ms. Doelaj, the faculty member of BIDHANNAGAR College and also our annual member, to deliver a formal vote of thanks of this inaugural session. Ms.
Thank you,
Doelaj.
sir. Namaskar, everyone. I feel privileged to get this opportunity to give a formal vote of thanks on behalf of the entire team of Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement and Chittaranjan College, Kolkata, West Bengal. First and foremost, we must convey our heartfelt thanks to Honorable Dr. Dipti Kumar Chakraborty, sir, former professor and head Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, and President of Kolkata BIDHANNAGAR Society for Academic Advancement, for taking out time from his extremely busy schedule to chair and preside over today's inaugural session. Without his idea and support, the FDP program could not be possible. We extend our sincere thanks to Honorable Dr. Uttam Kumar Dotto, sir, Professor, School of Professional Studies, Netaji Subhash Open University, Kolkata, West Bengal, and Vice President of KBSAA, for addressing the inaugural session for this FDP. He had summarized the core message of organizing this faculty development program in such a wonderful manner. I personally mesmerized with the views that had been shared by Sir. Sir always guided us and boosted our confidence for organizing such kind of events. We would like to express our deep regards to Dr. Paromita Das, Madam, Honorable Teacher in Charge, Chittaranjan College, Kolkata, West Bengal, for her constant support and providing all the resources needed for organizing this FDP. We also must convey our deep thanks and appreciation to Dr. Shukhoda Gangopadhyay, Madam, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, and Coordinator of Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Chittaranjan College, and all the faculty members of this college who are associated with this FDP program for their initiative and effort for making this FDP program a successful one. That is the inaugural session. And special thanks to Dr. Seema Roy, Madam, for her welcoming address. We extend our gratitude to Dr. Obhijit Kundu, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Barakpur Rashtraguru Surendranath College, for his special lecture in this inaugural session. Sir had shared his valuable insight over the research methodology, publication, and the ethics. This vote of thanks cannot be completed until we thank our beloved Sir, Pema Lama, sir, Associate Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Calcutta, and Organizing Secretary of KBSSA, because his restless effort for making this inaugural session of this FDP a grand success. Last but not the least, we must thank each one of our participants from various colleges for their overwhelming responses. We are sure that this FDP is going to be useful and resourceful for them, for the research scholars, for the students, and the faculties. Wishing everyone a fruitful and wonderful days ahead. With this word, I like to end this inaugural session of this FDP program. Thank you. Good night and namaskar.
Thanks to you also, Ms. Doelaj, for your hearty your vote of thanks.
Thank you,
So
sir.
now formally our inaugural session is over. This is now and wish that our 10-day program will be a grand success. So now you, the secretary, organizing secretary, you may ask everyone to keep their video on, as our inaugurator has also done, and to have a photo snap, your photograph. This will be then ask someone to do this, and then the goodbye, good night to all of you. Yes, Professor Lama, you take one photograph or ask other to do it.
As a Sabaj.
Yes, sir.
Shima Reha, yes. Whether teacher in charge perhaps is not present. Teacher
I am
in charge.
present, but I am sorry, I cannot now
Okay,
turn on the
okay,
camera. I am sorry.
okay,
If I could
okay.
know that, I could be prepared. I am sorry.
Thank you. So have a photograph, and then your good night to all of you, and actually enjoy a safe life and actually happy life, all of you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Now
sir.
informal. Now informal. উত্তম কেমন আছো বলো?
আছি।
Thank you, sir.
ভালো আছো তো? এখন আমরা ইনফর্মাল, এখন ফর্মাল না।
আরে ভালো না থেকে পারা যায়?
হ্যাঁ, ভালো থাকতে হবে তো, ভালো থেকো।
তোমার সব ঠিক আছে তো?
হ্যাঁ, চলছে। কেমন চলছে তোমার অ্যাসোসিয়েশন, কেমন চলছে বলো? তোমরা সবাই ভুলে গেছো উত্তম প্রফেসর উত্তম দত্ত ইজ নাও দি প্রেসিডেন্ট অফ আওয়ার কমার্স অ্যালুমনি অ্যাসোসিয়েশন। কেমন চলছে উত্তম, কেমন চলছে অ্যাসোসিয়েশন? ঠিকঠাক চলছে তো?
একটা গ্রুপ তো গেছে সব কেরালায়।
কারা? কিসের জন্য?
শুভায়ন তো কেরালায় গেছে সব।
কেন? কিসের জন্য?
ওই যে ইন্ডিয়ান অ্যাকাউন্টিং অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের
ও
অ্যানুয়াল কনফারেন্সে
ত্রিবান্ধবে।
হ্যাঁ শুভায়ন, সুনীল এরা সব গেছে। তোমার ডিপার্টমেন্টেরও টিচাররা গেছে
অনেকে গেছে। আচ্ছা,
সত্যজিৎ গেছে। যাই হোক,
ঠিক আছে,
ভালো থেকো।
হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে।
লামা পারমিশন দিচ্ছ কি?
হ্যাঁ, সবাই লিভ করছি এবার এক এক করে।
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good night to all.
Good night to all.
Good night.
Thank you, sir, and good night.
Good night.